you can hear us.
I forgot what the negative numbers meant already.
-3,
No,
they would
visual.
see us.
Oh,
you should be able to
okay.
see us.
I gotta pull us up.
Can you see and hear us?
Chelsea.
Let us know in the comments.
Can you see or hear us, Chelsea?
Chelsea, can you hear us?
I
I
can
cannot
hear
see
us
us.
and see us, but apparently. Oh wait, now you can see us. Okay,
Okay,
we're
good.
good.
Hey, everyone.
And you
Welcome.
can hear us.
Welcome to tonight's Helpful Go Gaming playtests, where we playtest some games. Tonight we're playtesting our tabletop role-playing game, sci-fi version of our role-playing game, The Adventures in the Void. And I have with me amazing and lovely people who I'm really excited to... Wow, Adam, your microphone is still very loud. Oh,
It's
no,
still
okay.
distracting.
There we go. Yep. So you couldn't hear Adam there.
The wild card.
Adam was just saying a bunch of very sexist things. Anyway, I'm kidding. That's definitely not true. But yeah, so with me tonight, we have Rachel. Rachel, say hi with a mouthful of food.
I didn't take a bite yet.
Dang it, I almost cut it. All right.
I'm professional.
We have Heather. Heather, say hi.
Hello.
We also have Chelsea.
Hi.
And of course, Chris.
Hola.
Now get
With a
Rachel to
little-
say something.
So
Just a little Espanol in there. And Rachel, you had a bunch of questions, you said. So go ahead and fire those off
Now
as quick
she's
as you
got
can.
that mouthful of food.
And,
yep. All right, questions.
all right, so yeah, so we're gonna be playing a game tonight. Our game is probably gonna be goofy because we're all very goofy people, and it's a little awkward sometimes to have so much fun and be goofy and be silly when the world is pretty literally on fire in a lot of areas. We do not play games to try to escape the world or try to get rid of it. Or try to ignore it. We play games because games to us are slices of reality, are ways for us to deal with parts of reality, to cope with reality. And for a lot of us, tonight especially, a way to get out a lot of frustration and angst and and be able to beat up on some just stupid bad guys. And that makes us feel a little bit of power. It makes us feel a little good. But also that regenerates us for the rest of the week. It allows us to re-energize our batteries to go out into the rest of the world and do good things and make change. If such things are also your purview, you can type !BLM in chat, which can give you some excellent information on Black Lives Matter movement. You can also type in !donate, and that will direct you specifically to Black Lives Matter's fundraising ventures, as well as and if you just want to be with some people that are nerdy and like games and you want to kind of talk about some fun stuff, please join our Discord, which is !Discord in the chat. That'll give you a link to us. And yeah, we are a small organization doing a lot of streaming and playing games. There is very little wall between us streamers and our audience. In fact, most of the streamers tonight are audience members of Helpful Goat as well. So yeah, so if you want to get in on this kind of stuff, please join the Discord. We have a good time. So yeah, so all right, we are playtesting our game, and our game is a tabletop role-playing game. The rules of which are thematized toward science fiction, but absolutely can be used in most any setting that you'd like. The main core mechanics of the game are basically you roll a pool of dice, and then you get to choose from that pool dice in order to make actions happen within rounds. Yeah, and it's so far been a lot of fun and been really helpful for us as we're playtesting the game to know what's interesting and confusing or what's just super tedious and not fun at all. Yeah, so that's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to continue to do tonight. Last time we looked at a little bit of spaceship adventuring, and tonight I think we're just back on the streets of Ajax City. So, is everyone ready to begin?
You told me that I could ask all my questions.
100%. Yep. So,
So won't you just try and skip over me?
I'm not skipping nothing. Rachel, your character, Dot, is a synthetic species, is what we've been calling it, but synthetic person with organic elements to them, like hair, that it makes you more charismatic. And I just keep thinking of, do you remember the Futurama where Bender dressed up as a female robot to compete in the Olympics, and that like flowing red? I just imagined something. It's beautiful.
It's like that and a mixture of the droid from Spaceballs, yeah.
Of course.
Except you're blonde, right?
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde, yeah.
Yeah. And also we've kind of leveled up characters and stuff. So yeah, any kind of character questions we have, please take it away.
So with spellcasting and magic stuff, I am mainly wanting to do more healing stuff. So I have living elements as my main whatchamacallit, my dominant element.
Yeah.
But last time you asked me, you could use a subordinate element, but do I have to like choose what kind I have that I've stacked, or?
Yes, you need to choose basically when you become a caster, basically you'll choose those two parts. You just haven't had to use this.
I was wondering what's a reasonable second element to choose for my subordinate, for like if I'm a healer type person, or
so that's good. So there are like material elements if you want to affect things or like physical sort of reality a little bit. There's void elements if you want to do something much more spacey, affect gravity, maybe light even. There's dynamic elements, which are much more like lightning, fire, like energy sort of elemental parts. Living, of course, is really good. Yeah, it sort of depends on
is
what
there one
kind
to
of
affect
stuff
people
you want to get into.
Or is that living? Is there one to affect people?
Yeah, and
or
then mortal is more like mind or body affection.
That one sounds fun.
Okay.
So mortal elements could be my subordinate, and I only have 2 right now that I have special, or am I?
I believe so. It depends on how you're sort of gaining those things. So casters basically, it takes you like an hour to sort of just meditate and build up that stuff.
Well, you said I start with, because like most likely I have these from, sorry. I wrote down before, I think that we're also slightly off. So like you pause and then I pause, and then we're just awkwardly pausing at different times.
No worries.
You told me before, and I didn't save that document because I didn't have a good system. But now I have a better system. For how many of each of the elements do I have? I forgot already.
Yeah, so
I could read through the things, but
yeah, so you'll start with so again, it's when you sort of take in your day to just meditate on this stuff, you can build up all of your elements prior to going into a fight, which would be 5 of each.
Okay, and I have 2
5
right
of your
now.
dominant, 5 of your subordinate.
Okay, so I have a dominant and I have a subordinate. Okay.
Yeah, so 5 of each is if you spent an hour today doing that, which you probably already have, you would have that. Yeah.
Right.
Going
before
into
I came.
the rest of the day. Then it takes like then you'd have to again pause and meditate to try to gain those back in between encounters, or whenever you do.
Yeah, I was doing a weird judging of a PDF that wasn't editable, and so I didn't save a lot of the things I did, and now I have it in a Word document that I can easily access, so I can actually store these things for realsies. So
yeah.
And so we'll come up with more organic things that I'll think on it, and like an organic thing that might increase a different skill other than charisma.
Sure.
That hopefully I can purchase while we're playing.
So so Rachel's character Dot is a synthetic who wants to be a cyborg basically, but they're adding sort of organic parts to them rather than sort of technological parts, which is awesome and a really good way to read the rules, I think.
And
so
creepy.
Yeah, so any sort of enhancements that you're making will probably be biological. So you're buying body parts on the black market essentially, and I love it. I am here for it.
A little repo man.
Don't ask whose scalp I have, okay?
It's awesome.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right. Any other questions on character stuff or rules or anything?
What is considered secondary armor?
If you have a second suit of armor that you're carrying around with you.
Okay.
Most people wouldn't.
Gotcha.
Especially at this point when you don't have a lot of space to carry extra stuff. You probably just have your primary.
Perfect.
But secondary armor might be really good for certain situations, like when if I'm attacking someone in space, I want to have this suit of armor on rather than my sort of clunky suit that doesn't really protect me from the elements or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah. Right on.
So I guess the question I had was how I'm looking through, and I was looking through earlier. What is how do you get from one mark to the next again? Because being at level 3 now, I know I added my extra ability, but essentially I'm trying to like beef myself up because right now I'm pretty weak in a lot of things, and I wasn't sure like where the marks are. It's 5. Mark
Level
5
5.
is
Level
okay.
5.
Level 5.
I believe 5.
You said earlier, yeah.
Okay.
I think it goes 5, 10, 15 in a sort of 20 level progression.
Okay, sweet.
Nice. Right. So that means the marks that Chelsea was talking about are either equipment and abilities also have certain kind of caps to them. Like some are a little bit more advanced and therefore require much more skill to use, which then our characters don't have access to yet. But once they hit like a level 5 or something, that opens up kind of a new Mark II technology level that they're familiar with, or abilities that they are now really good at. So yeah, that's when that'll come. Yeah. Good questions. All right. So then maybe we'll jump into the story of tonight's
I'm just
adventures.
inputting my levels up, so.
You do your thing. All right. So you are summoned to the briefing room. Evans comes in. He just kind of looks a little downtrodden, and he kind of slumps up to the podium, and he slams his binder there, and he starts to try to comb his few hairs over his bald head, and then he flips through a couple pages, and he goes, "All right, okay, so."
So what's the matter?
No, it's nothing. You don't have to.
I'm sorry, your
Worry
boy
about
toy's
it,
not
all right?
here.
So, no, listen. I don't even know why you would bring up Leon. He's not even. I don't even know who you're talking about. All right, so don't even bring him up. Anyway, okay. So we got a weird one for you tonight. There's
Is
some
that different than usual?
Yep, this one's weird. So there's some sort of dude who's in one of the X zones, which is one of the sort of abandoned parts of the city. Now this dude is over there, and he's pulling energy and power from the main grid, doing something. Some people have tried to go over, and they say there's some kind of weird, crazy monkey man person flying around. It's gonna get weird. So why don't you go check it out? There's a beat cop that's over there named Merkowitz. Find him. He'll let you kind of know what's going on in the situation. Scope it out. If you find this monkey man or whatever, you take him into custody, bring him back. All right. So that bounty tonight.
That's all the information you have
That
for
bounty
us?
tonight. He's just ignoring you. Is gonna be okay. So that's 20,000 for the group if you bring him back alive. If you bring him back dead, only 5,000 for the group. And of course, don't forget, we take our cut. All right. Well done. Break.
And at this point, Vela's gonna pull out her bow and arrow, and she's gonna fire a warning shot, and she's gonna say, "Dot had a question for you."
Okay. I don't often get shot at by my own people, but whatever.
I don't think
Dot?
she was aiming to hit you.
No,
What's
it was
your
it was
question?
a friendly fight. It was friendly.
What is so important, Dot? I'm all ears, Dot. Believe me, this is gonna be good. What amazing question do you have for me that I haven't already given you? That isn't in the binder in front of you?
Oh, that you haven't already given us. Well, see, that was my question because you actually haven't given us much of anything. So, if you could be so kind as to maybe give us some more information, maybe about, you
So
know,
far I'm hearing
where we're
statements.
going.
What do you mean where
You're
you're
not
going?
a very
You're going to the
likable
Z
man.
zone that's
Did
marked
you know
here.
that?
Yeah. Huh?
Not a very likable man.
Join the club. And he'll grab his binder and take off.
Do you know the person's name? Do you know
You're
the
supposed to
actual
be
area?
Markowitz. My
That
God.
Merkowitz isn't the.
And he shuts the door.
One of these days, one of these
Insufferable-twit.
I tried.
Yeah.
Hey, you're in an organization
you.
that is obviously fairly cheap.
We're the Walmart
on-
of organizations.
Yeah, cheap on information
Ooh.
as well.
Well,
What
we're
a
looking
dick.
for a monkey man.
Oh, right.
Aren't
I forgot
we
to
all?
write down Monkey Man.
I don't know. I mean, maybe
I really
mushroom
like that
man.
sincere and honest answer. I don't know. Well, we don't have our dear lizard man friend to fetch a limo for us. Shall we bus it?
We have our car.
I was going to say, look, I know I've
We
been
have a
out
car?
like a couple of your guys' little
Yeah.
romps and shit, but do we not have the car?
We have a
We
car?
definitely have a
We
car.
got a
I've
You have a
never
car.
been in a car here.
We
I mean,
stole a car. Well, we
Yep.
commandeered the car.
I'm so. Oh,
We took
I'm gonna.
the car because of his awful ways.
He tried
in
to kill
trying
us.
He
Yeah.
tried to make me give him a good rating when he was a piece of shit.
It was
Now,
a
what I
fair
want you to do
confrontation.
is realize that who are you trying to convince of the rightness of this? Is it me or is it yourselves?
I don't care about the rightness. He tried to kill us, so I took his car.
And that's all
And then we
right.
gave it a sweet paint job.
You did give it a sweet paint job.
I've only ever been on a spaceship with you since the first time we all worked together, so this is new. But sure, let's go in this legally acquired car.
Alrighty then.
All right. You have one of the bounty buddies interns go and get the car from the garage, and they pull up front, and it's this black painted car with neon green and pink like graffiti bubble writing on the side that says "Salacious 6" on the side.
Doesn't it change color with a
It changes
Also,
the
it
moods, yeah.
shimmers and changes color between those things. Yeah, it's
Hey, I was not
extremely
present for that
noticeable
paint
car.
job.
It's beautiful. But yeah, the four of you can fit in it, so you are able to head to the X zone that is marked in your cell phones.
Cool. And
Sweet.
so we're heading to this Merkowitz character. So are there
Dragon.
Jews in the void then?
Sounds like it.
There's
I
all
mean,
kinds
there's
of
everything else. Why not?
Right?
everything in the void.
Sorry.
You should let him know it's almost Rosh Hashanah. Okay, sorry. We can move on from the Jews.
It's a different timeline there. Come on.
Right.
Fine, I won't wish him Happy New Year.
Okay.
So we take the car to the place,
Meet the guy.
solve
you
the
take the car.
crime, and we're done.
You have to exit outside the walls of the city again to get to the kind of abandoned section of the city. This part of the city too. Every once in a while, you'll find like an X zone. Most of them are then walled off from the city proper. But basically, they're just old, burned down relics of buildings, really old architecture. Very, very little is left in this area, especially there's no running utilities to this area. And anyone who patrols this area, the beat cop that you're going to meet, this is a very bad assignment for them because nothing is ever out here and it's kind of spooky. So you do pull up some of the road in front of you starts to kind of get a little slippery from ash that has just piled up over the years and sand that has kind of creeped on and onto the road itself. But you slowly make your way into the zone itself, and it's not long before you see a mechanized armor in front of you, which is a walking giant suit of armor that has guns sort of sticking out in all directions, and then in very bright sort of reflective yellow writing it says police, and then there's a person standing next to that suit of armor.
Standing next to the suit of armor?
Yeah.
Is there somebody in the suit of armor?
Yeah, you pull up, and as you're looking, you think it's empty at the moment. It doesn't seem to be moving, or doesn't seem to be anyone in there.
Does the person next to it look beat copish?
He does. He's got a Argus City, Argo City. What did it? Not Argo, Ajax. What is Argus? Ajax? I forget the city's name.
Does he look Jewish?
Ajax is what you called it.
Does he
Ajax
look
City.
Jewish? Is he circumcised?
Not in particular. You could ask.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, could you pull out your penis, please?
Or you could just tell us if it's circumcised.
Yeah. No. We need proof.
You need to. Yeah, I need to see for myself.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a certified moil if you need it. It's a no. Okay.
Not at all.
Well, are you?
None of
you
this is
Officer
happening.
Merkowitz?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, we're from Bounty Buddies. We were told to find you.
Bounty. Okay. Okay. I thought they'd be sending. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
You thought they'd be sending what?
Just
Excuse me?
someone more qualified. Look, I don't exactly know what's going on here.
Oh, we are
But-
very qualified.
Okay, good. But there's people. Yeah, there's some sort of energy being pulled into this area. I've looked around so many times, and yeah, you might see a weird thing out of the corner of your eye moving or something, but I haven't found no monkey man or anything, so I don't know what this is all about.
Well, that's great. It sounds like we're more qualified than you, so we're perfect for the job.
Yeah. Look, tonight I've done a clearing of different sectors. There's only 2 left. So if I'm off at this point. If you just want to search around in this area, that's fine by me. I'm just here to let you know what you don't need to look for.
All right. Will you show us on this map then the sectors that you have not cleared?
Yeah, sure. And he'll kind of touch your PDA for a second and then point to just two sectors. One that is like right behind him, and then the other one is sort of attached on the eastern side of that one. It's not a ton of buildings to search or sort of roadway, but it's a few blocks easy of
So what
searchable area.
information can you give us, Officer Markowitz? Have you seen this monkey fellow, or have you seen?
No, yeah, no.
Okay.
I've heard
So
from. There's a few street taggers around here that have seen what they call a monkey man jumping from rooftop to rooftop or something. Red fur.
And why
One
do
of
they
them said
believe that the monkey man is connected to the energy poles?
I don't know. They just happen to be two weird things happening at the same time. What are the odds of that?
Well, correlation doesn't equal causation, Officer Markowitz.
That is
Of
right.
course it doesn't.
Have you seen evidence of the energy pulls, i.e., lights going on or anything like that in the sector, or is it just measured from the grid?
Just measured from the grid, yeah. I mean, I can tell you pretty easily if a light went on in a building. I've not seen it. Been on this beat for now a month. Never seen a light flip on. All I do is chase kids out. So there's a pretty big makeout spot. It's weird.
Sounds like a worthwhile, life-fulfilling job.
Yeah. What do synthetics eat? Why is your mouth full? That's weird. I didn't think you guys ate much. But
She has to nourish that hair.
nuts.
Mind your
bolts
business,
and-
Officer Markowitz. Mind your business.
Have you had any donuts recently?
Ooh, girl.
All right. Well, good luck, bounty buddies.
Before you go, can we get some contact from you just so you don't slip away in case we need a little extra assistance? You got a phone number?
I'm off. I'm off tonight. So yeah, they might send another beat cop around eventually, but I've done my rounds. And no, you can't have my phone number. I know what this is. I'm a happily married man.
Is your partner a happily married person as well?
Is your partner a donut?
Good night, bounty buddies.
Barris isn't here to keep me nice, so.
Yeah. And Egg's had a bad week, so Egg's not going to be
He'll climb up into the mech unit and strap himself in, power it up, and then begin to kind of walk away until he gets on kind of more solid footing, at which point he'll roll away.
Wow.
cool.
Is it? No.
It's like his
So it's
mech
about
suit rolls
6. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's about 6 or so in the evening. What would you like to do?
Well,
Shall we? Do we want to check out the buildings? There's 2 buildings. Do we want to check them out together, or do we want to divide and conquer?
2 sectors, several buildings. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 buildings. I listen good.
I think we should stick together, probably. But
Chris, you were asking how big are the sectors?
Yeah.
Not more than like a couple city blocks. Yeah.
Okay. How far are
So
they
there's-
from each other?
Oh, they're right next to each other, and it's
Okay.
you're basically at the start of one of them right now.
Vela,
Mm-hmm.
don't you have something that lets you figure out the location of somebody or something, or am I misremembering?
I do. I have the ability to see anything and everything in a 20-foot radius. So I don't know how much of 20 feet the sector is.
Not many. Because it's
Yeah,
a
it's
couple city blocks,
Yeah,
is what we
like
said.
a couple city
Yeah.
blocks.
But
yeah.
maybe
It's
if
a
we
hundredth of a.
Is there
maybe
like a
if we-
building there?
look around
Yeah,
and
there's
we
buildings.
get a good
Yeah, there's several.
feeling,
Mhm.
it could be that we
All
get a good
abandoned.
feeling for a place and you do that.
All right.
It's just it's a thought.
Yeah.
Um,
As we're searching, I can keep my eyes peeled.
Okay. All right. Why don't Vela, why don't you give me a perception check as you start to kind of methodically. Right now, you're just walking through the streets,
Okay.
looking to see if something looks weird.
All right.
Oh, dice.
13,
You even reminded that we needed them.
15, 16.
16. All right, with a 16, you keep seeing like some movement out of the corner of your eye. Something that you feel like high up on a building.
Okay.
And then like on the other side of the street, even like almost something out of the corner of your eye. Just movement. And you sort of look around a couple corners. You're listening. You don't hear anything. It feels weird. It's starting to kind of freak you out.
Is it something within a 20-foot radius of me?
Do you want to use that ability?
I mean, is there a limit on how many times I can use it?
I think it's once a day.
I think it's a once per day thing.
Oh.
Might be that we want to wait until we have a better.
Yeah.
And then we just want to know for certain, or.
Yeah. I shall wait.
Okay. Then yeah, that's kind of what you're getting so far. And you continue through these dusty, dirty streets, just abandoned cars with broken windshields.
Do we see anybody around, or?
You don't see anyone at all.
No, it's pretty abandoned. Okay.
Yeah, someone who's really looking else. Give me a perception.
I'm pretty good at perception.
Do it.
Perceive.
I've got a 9. It's 2d6.
Yes.
No, I can add a 9 to it.
Oh, okay. Good.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 1 and a 6, so 15.
15. Yeah, you're
right because I choose one of the dice and then add to it, or do I add the dice together? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Dice. Yep, both dice together to a 9.
Oh, so 16.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you also start to kind of feel like there's movement around, but your actual sensors aren't actually picking up anything concrete, which is odd.
Because we're surrounded by concrete?
Certainly.
I'm sorry.
And
I'll go.
Yeah, and probably about 10 more minutes into your walk, you finally do see a person. They're standing next to the side of a building, and they've propped a couple flashlights on the ground to shine onto the building in front of them.
A person has done this?
Yes. Yeah.
What do they look like?
They have a hoodie on right now. It's hard to tell.
No red fur evident.
No what?
No red fur evident.
They're not hairy.
No red fur. No.
Can I walk over to them?
This is sure. Yeah, as you approach, immediately they start to. You can tell that they're now spray painting something on a wall, and they see you coming, and they put a couple of their cans in a pack, and then start to run.
It's all right.
Don't worry. I'm not a cop. I just met the cop. He's terrible. But I have high persuasion. I can persuade him to stop, Andy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What would you say to persuade him?
Your art looks beautiful, and I just wanted to ask you some questions, and you're the first person we found.
Oh, excellent. Okay, yeah, give me, wait, you see his art on the side of the wall, and it's actually a sort of a graffiti version of a monkey person with red hair, and instead of like hands, just sort of like little red spikes, and it's very unnerving.
Yeah, sure
so
is.
Is that a lie that you like this, or is that something you actually like?
I mean, I think it looks cool.
Okay.
And I like that we found it. Oh, and apparently Matt says that his name is Monksy, so there you go.
Monksy.
No.
It's the Banksy of the monkey world.
Absolutely.
Okay, persuade, right?
Yes.
I rolled a 4 plus 12, so 16.
16. As he dives around the corner, you hear him just kind of stop, and he tentatively looks back around the corner at you guys. So it seems like you've stopped him for the moment.
Hi, yes, young man. This monkey art is lovely. I'd love to ask you some questions about it and know who your muse is.
Yeah, they take off their hood, and they actually have sort of long shoulder-length hair. Their features are more feminine. They're an Elysian as well.
Hey.
Is it an animorph? Do they turn into a monkey? Hi, yes,
Do you like it?
I do. It's quite stunning, really. My name is Dot. You don't have to tell me yours if you're not comfortable.
Oh, my mates call me Tub.
Tub. Does Andy name
Tub.
every person in this after a one-word object? Because I think we had like, yeah. Well, Tub, is this just beautiful art from your own mind? Is there, how did you come up with something like this?
I've been looking around. Sometimes there's this monkey man lives around here. I've seen him. He's got red fur. He's got friends.
Friends?
Yeah,
Are
lots
they
of them. Little ones.
monkey friends?
Yeah. Well,
Are
I mean, like demon monkeys.
demon monkeys? Like they have little horns?
No, they're just like red, and their eyes are like glowing sometimes.
Oh, does he seem
Cops
dangerous?
don't see him because cops leave as soon as it gets dark out.
No, I noticed that. We
Shit
met a
happens
cop.
at
He
night.
was absolutely terrible. Just garbage
Fucking right.
as a person. So you're right there.
Look, so, do you want to hire me to do a mural or something? Or you like the art? Or...
Do you have a business card?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
well,
I
you
could just.
should.
She'll kind of like come over to you, and she'll just real quick like spray paint a red line on your foot.
I don't know what that means, but it's lovely.
That's Tub right there.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind, and I'll keep you in mind.
How do we get
I have a question. Is the monkey and his demon friends, are they dangerous? Have they harmed you or your friends or anybody in the city or the sector?
Listen, one of us went missing around here not too long ago.
Who?
Oh, he's a friend of mine named Lizard.
Is he a lizard person, or is that just his name?
No, it's just his name. He did that over there. And she points to another piece of artwork that is quite beautiful. It almost looks like a top-down version of the city, and then like bits of fire in certain areas of the city that you would know are kind of the more posh areas of the city.
You guys are so
It's
good.
commentary. She says it's commentary.
Of course, and it's lovely. Can you give me a description of Lizard so that if we find him, we can know who he is?
He's a tall bloke. He was like 7 foot almost. Really hard to miss.
So a couple feet shorter than me.
Dark skin. Yeah, he's a little shorter than you, I guess, but nice guy.
And can you tell me anything else about this monkey? Where he shows up? If you've seen his demon friends do anything? I know this is a lot of questions, Tub, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, look, if you just make some noise, and you out past sunlight going down, they'll show up. You don't have to worry about that. That's why we come in, we tag, we fucking get out. So anyway, is there any money in this for me? I'm giving you a lot of information. Am I like an informant now or something?
Sure. Thank you so much for helping me, Tub, and thank you for the lovely art on my foot. And I reach in and I don't know what I reach into. Yeah, some compartment, and I pull out
Backpackers, yeah.
I don't know, $500.
All right, 500 credits. Right on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
I have so much money and
so
nothing to spend it on. So
that's right. All right, 500. Shit. All right. Well, damn.
so that's so that I can get a hold. So that remember that, because if I do
Okay.
want a mirror later, I'll keep you in mind, Tub.
Look, I've been all around the city. If you ever need to, if you want me to like give you information about stuff, shit, I'm here for you.
Sure. How about I just write down my cell number for her,
Okay.
and I can.
Yeah.
Want me to
And
call you about some shit that's going on? I can do that.
Yeah, let me
that would
know.
be great.
Yeah.
I can't always help with everything, but I'm interested.
Do you have a number
Okay.
that we could have? So if we're looking for specific information, we could call you.
No. Look, I'll hang out there like artist district mostly.
Okay.
You could probably find me there.
Okay.
My girlfriend's got like pink hair and stuff, so she's pretty easy to spot sometimes.
All right.
You can find me.
Sounds good,
What
Tub.
am I talking about? This is a cyberpunk world. Everyone has pink hair.
I was just wondering that.
All right. Well, thank you. Go be safe now. We'll do our best here on our.
Yeah. All right, you too. Yeah. And she'll grab the bag. She'll actually go back and grab the flashlights then that she left and put them in the bag and then take off.
Yay.
And she disappears very quickly. Like she knows how to get in and out of this place quickly and quietly, it seems. And you're left now on this darkened street.
So, what do you guys feel? Should we just, since according to our friend Tub anyway, it seems like perhaps the monkey will find us. So, should we maybe just be prepared to fight and prepared for something when it comes, so we're not taken by surprise, or should we still try and seek it out?
Maybe draw it to us. I mean, that seemed pretty simple. From
We
what
could
Tub said.
set up some kind of easy place for us to be and make a lot of noise. We could set up a trap. I don't know how, but if you have ideas, I am open.
Ooh. Yeah, we could probably maybe scout out a good place and something with a little cover for us, an open spot in the middle where we could get them to come to. And
Okay. So not too far up ahead, you see like kind of a small shack building at the end of the road. That sort of starts a small, almost like a little park, a sort of a commons area right behind it. And that seems pretty centralized and stuff. If you wanted to do something like that, gives you a little bit of a view, a little bit of cover.
Dax, Vela, what do you think?
Well, your artist friend said if we make a bunch of noise, the demon monkeys will come, right?
It's true. And I have, what did I have? Was it a banjo?
Yes, you're a banjo.
And I did serenade the cooks before and get them to be on our side and not poison us the last time. So maybe I could serenade this monkey friend. They do say that music soothes the savage beast.
No, it doesn't.
It was the banjo that killed the beast.
And I just start. Well, I'll like, take it out, but won't start playing yet until we get set up. Does anybody have ideas for a good way to get set up? Vela, do you want maybe a good location with your arrow?
Yeah.
And Dax, are you more shifty?
I would like a good vantage point
Ooh,
with a nice clean shot.
we have a map.
Right. So so
Ooh,
right now
yeah.
there's kind of this little centralized kind of shack that you can see kind of well all around you. But it is fairly low to the ground. If you got on the roof, you'd only be 15 feet up or so.
it's better than being on the ground, so I will definitely take the high ground, just like Obi-Wan
Right.
Kenobi.
Okay.
Well, now,
So Vela,
supposedly,
sorry.
supposedly he goes from rooftop to rooftop. So if for a distance person, you might want to be on one of the taller rooftops. I don't know.
Mm.
Do we all want to be on the rooftop? We could just create a rooftop trap.
Huh. I don't know.
Uh,
I kind of like this little shack, but
Well, then we can also hang out in the shack. That is fine by me. I don't have any. I personally don't have any nifty things to trap a monkey. I don't know if other people do, some strange rope contraptions or
I don't
something
know.
like that.
I'm not that smart, so I don't know. I can be the bait. You know, I'm happy to stand out in the street and
Egg,
throw
you
the
are
damn
plenty
music.
smart.
these and these eyes don't look like this for nothing. I'll be lookout.
What do you see with your elf eyes?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Oh, wrong thing. They're taking the monkeys to the shack.
Here you go.
Baby demon monkeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are you guys okay setting up in the shack? Vela, do you want to go
Dax,
somewhere
did you
else,
want to do anything specific? You're a fighter type of sorts, right?
Mhm.
Ranged and melee,
Oh, yeah.
but
Okay.
I feel like out of all of us here, we're probably the only one who could talk to this person.
You are?
Mhm.
Because you are also
An
an apex.
And Apex.
Yes, so I can speak Apaxi. I kind of have a feeling this guy might be a little more open to talk as opposed to just shoot him in the head with an arrow.
Well, we do want to bring him in alive regardless, because it's a pretty steep pay cut if he's dead.
Can I shoot him in the leg with an arrow?
Well, let's just see how it starts out.
I mean,
Whatever.
he doesn't need all his bow.
He doesn't need all of his appendages.
I will tell you, he will most likely be more open to speaking with us if we don't maim him first. Maybe try to talk.
After.
If it doesn't work, then a little bit of maim. And then try to talk again.
Vela's just going to give a really pouty look.
I know, Vela.
Very pouty.
Oh. What?
Hopefully he doesn't talk with us.
As far as we know, he's sucking energy, right? I mean, I don't recall, douchebag who gave us this order mentioning that he killed people, did he?
No.
No, but I don't. But we did find out that. Yeah, he didn't mention anything. That is fair. He knew almost nothing. And our friend Tubb did say that Lizard disappeared.
Right, but that doesn't mean Lizard's dead.
That's fair. Lizard could be
a vagrant.
Maybe
they just up and move.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with however.
I mean, you know me. My general default is not kill first and ask questions later. I would prefer the talking method.
As much as I hate to say it, it is a steep pay cut, and I think talking is probably the best way to go first.
So we're going to do talk, maim, talk again.
Maim. I can do the maim.
Well, the maim will be contingent upon whether or not the first talk works.
Agreed. Understood.
So, I mean, we can also hope for a little maiming to make everybody happy, but let's try without the maim first.
Okay.
Fantastic. So, Vela, would you like to get a position up? We'll hang out in the shack, and I can put on an amazing banjo show.
Yes.
Well, I was going to hang out in the street and make some noise, too, unless you want to...
Would you like to play a show with me?
Sure. I don't know how to play.
That's
A
fine.
banjo.
There's just a no. You don't need a banjo. We've got some rubbish bins over there. You could just tap out
yeah.
some percussion.
I can do that. Ooh.
And Andy, which one of these rooftops would be the best vantage point to the shack and the street? Would it
probably this one, kind of on the southeast corner?
Which one? Sorry, I'm looking at the map.
No, you're good. Like this one down here. That would probably be a good corner because that'll be able to see all the square and the street pretty well, and be real close to the shack.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. So the square is over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm at the wrong building, this one? This one?
No, that'd be good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so you
I
climb
promise I can
on
give directions.
Yeah, you're good. You climb on up the rusty ladder to this place. At one point, you hear a tink as one of the bolts slips from the concrete. But it seems sturdy enough for you to just finish climbing back up real quick. And as you get off of the elevator, you hear another ting, and then ching, 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 ching.
Great.
You feel the ladder then a little bit as you're on top. It doesn't seem very sturdy to get back down. Just saying. I'm sure that won't come into play at all.
No, not at all.
Egg and Dot, give me perception checks.
Oh, I thought you were going to say performance checks. I was so excited.
That'll come in a second.
So 2d6 plus our modifier.
Yep.
Perceive. Okay.
Perceive. Ooh, I'm not so good at it.
Also, remember, if you are successful at any of these, go ahead and make a little mark, because at level 3, you'll be able to up one of these.
Oh, is that what check means in the middle?
Yes.
Son of a butthole, Andy.
Now, do you remember way back in the beginning, when Egg had to make that dexterity check when she transported into the broom closet behind
Yeah.
the private space? It was a partial success. Does that get a check?
It was. No, only the full success. Yeah.
Okay.
Good question. Good question.
All right. So on the perceive, I rolled a 15.
15. Okay. Good. And Dot?
I rolled a 13.
13. All right. Sounds good. Dax, what are you doing?
Just chilling on the shack, I guess.
Are you on the roof of the shack?
Sure.
Sure. All right. So you're on the roof, checking your guns, making sure everything is kind of lined up. You see Vela across the way a little bit, finally get up on top of that roof. You see Egg sort of scouting around just a little bit. Dot, I believe you're in the shack. But
I'm hanging out with Egg, I believe, to make music.
oh, okay, right on. So you're kind of
That's
out
what
in
I
the
had
square
thought.
Yeah. Okay.
as well.
Yeah, because
All right.
we're putting on a beautiful show for this monkey
Yeah.
fellow.
For
I've
nothing.
got 2 of my long, hard screws and I'm banging on a trash can.
We're like
Who's in
fucking Doug Funny
like
and
Stomp.
Skeeter in Doug, or they're anybody
Yeah.
watch Doug banging on a trash can?
It's good.
Okay,
You're like Stomp.
I prefer Doug, but
Yeah, Doug's
it's
good too.
fine.
All right. So give me a performance check then, Dot.
Oh,
And Egg, are you singing along or are you just
Drumming.
making noises?
I'm
Yeah.
just
Okay.
drumming.
So yeah, performance from you two then. Yeah. How loud can you get
Ooh,
it?
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so
Nice.
that's 11 plus 8 is 19.
19. Very good.
Egg got a
Oh,
9.
that's beautiful.
9 total. Okay. So you just hear bang, bang, bang. Nothing musical about it. Just somewhat loud.
But I'm just
but God,
singing
you're
and
actually-
banjoing like.
You're singing and banjoing, and it's actually
Am I just doing she'll be coming around the mountain again? Or
Enchanting, whatever you want. Yeah.
wait,
It's
what did I do? I did Oh Susanna, right? And then one of the cooks was named Susanna.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Egg, you see first what looks to be a sort of primate creature slip out from behind this armored car over here to look to see what is going on.
Hey Dot. Hey Dot.
Oh,
Dax,
Susanna. Okay.
Dax, as you as Egg and Dot draw their attention, you are also, your eye line goes there. This is not an apex.
Okay.
This is just what looks to be kind of a monkey person. Like more monkey than person. They're not walking upright. They are sort of very much monkeying on the ground here.
Right. But is this?
Yeah, this seems more monkey than person, which feels not exactly like the description.
But
they do have bright red fur.
But is this like the demon monkeys that Tub mentioned?
Like along with it.
DM will not answer.
Oh. Okay.
Is this a largish creature, like our size, or a small?
Fair, like a large chimpanzee size.
Okay. So maybe this is.
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe this is the monkey man.
Do you know the monkey man? Monkey man. I'm sorry.
Do you know the monkey man?
Vela, give me a perception check, please.
All right. Okay. 17.
17. Interesting. Okay. Vela, you see a couple more of these figures pop up.
Oh, great.
Biggins? Not little
ones? Same size.
So this isn't even the big bad. This is just the... Do they have the red eyes? Can we see the red eyes?
They do have slightly glowing red eyes in the dark. And you just barely even hear something behind you on the roof.
Of course.
It seems to be sneaking up on you. You then see the one on the far edge wind back and just chuck something at Dax.
Oh.
Dax.
Rude.
Does a 13 hit your armor class?
Give me a second.
Hit your defense, sorry.
Does a what? What?
13 hit the defense.
No.
Okay, so just in the last second, you dodge out of the way of this very quickly thrown little chunk of concrete with sharp edges that just sort of slams into the roof of this thing and scatters in broken pieces.
Rude.
That was rude.
Egg and Dot, you see one of the monkey people getting a little closer.
I'm gonna take a ration out.
Okay, and at this, you notice they don't have like hands on the front. They're walking with like kind of red spikes almost.
That's not how walking works, Andy.
For a chimpanzee, yeah.
They need toes for balance.
There's feet. They have feet. They don't have hands.
You have feet.
Your mom has feet.
She does. You know my mom? I'm sorry.
I've heard stories.
Oh.
He's seen her feet.
He's seen her
Anyway,
feet, yep.
This is a weird digression.
Who hasn't?
just had a sudden urge to stick my foot up into the camera.
Thank you for not.
Not that kind of stream. Vela,
Foot phobia, please don't.
another one appears on another rooftop, Vela.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Matt's telling me that I should shoot somebody.
Chat. You gotta listen to chat.
Matt says that I should try to shoot somebody, but I don't want to start. I don't want to start.
That is an instigator.
Right? I don't want to start.
I mean, Matt is the one that named the character Gary Hitler Inspire, so... can I try and call out to one?
Yeah, and Egg, you said that you brought out a ration?
Yeah, I want to bring out a ration and just kind of toss it a little ways toward one of them.
Okay. It immediately bounces on the ration, stabs it with his little spike, and then starts to eat it.
Cool.
Great.
Hello, friend monkeys.
You just see its head and its glowing eyes look up toward you.
Hi.
Oh, that's creepy.
Do you speak English, common, whatever the fuck it is I am speaking?
It's a little closer to you.
Yes, hi. I don't taste very good. I'm a robot.
Dax, another rock at you. Oh no. That one's
what happened?
That one's gonna hit. It's a critical hit. That's gonna be 3 damage.
Okay.
What armor are you wearing?
Yeah, I have medium armor.
Okay, so you'll take. Yeah, you take 2 of that away, so you only actually take 1 damage.
Where do I do my damage?
Right, so damage will be. We haven't actually rolled. So just take one of your dice that you would roll for combat, and go ahead and put that already in the hit point slot. Okay. And now, why don't we go ahead and roll for the encounter?
You're gonna have to remind me how to do that.
Please roll all of your pool of dice, +1 for the very first time. So if your pool is 7, roll 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Did you roll all ones?
No, I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s and a 3.
You rolled 6 2s and a 3?
6 2s and a 3.
Interesting.
So if my dice pool is 8, I can roll 9?
Roll 9, and then one of your dice you'll use for turn order.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that one's not one of the ones that we re-roll as a separate thing.
Right. That'll stay in your turn order.
That's
wow.
I got 5 5s. I'm pretty happy with that.
Noise. Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
I got a lot of 2s as well. Fuck me.
6 2s.
I got 3 2s. So
we're gonna do great tonight, guys.
Oh.
So talking didn't work so well.
Now we get to do my method.
Yeah. Except with 5, 6 2s and a 3, I'm not gonna do much hit.
So Dax, which dice are you gonna use and keep in your turn order slot?
Okay, so since I lost one,
you lost one.
Yeah,
what happened?
Damage.
Oh, rude! I forgot that's a
the
thing.
Monkeys have it out for me and not the banjo playing robot or the goofy ass mushroom. They've got it out.
Music soothes the savage beast.
No, it doesn't. Obviously,
killing
3
soothes the savage beast.
3. Okay.
Putting a 3
Egg,
aside.
what about you?
2.
2, of course. Phala?
2.
2 as well. And Dot.
Oh. Oh, actually, no. Let's do 3.
3?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm changing my
No,
mind.
you're fine. All good, all good. All right. So, interesting. Okay. Dot, you get to go. Oh, Dot and Dax, you guys are the same, so you get to decide between the two of you which happens first.
But, would you like to exact revenge on?
Fuck yeah.
You go first.
Okay, so, remind me what I can do and how this works.
Yeah. So so you can so there should be a little quick reference rules if you want to look at like what you can do during encounter actions, which is attack, hustle, take cover, disengage, use a skill, use an ability, use an item, or pause and reroll.
Okay.
I'm imagining you probably want to attack as your action. So
Yeah.
you can move and attack, or attack and then move. But you can't break up your movement with an action.
Are there 4 that we're fighting on the screen?
Yes.
That's all I see right now, but I'm kind of zoomed in.
Nope,
So
yeah, that's all you see. There's one up here with Vela that you probably don't see.
Which is the one that has thrown shit at me twice?
This one.
Actual shit? I mean, they're
one.
monkeys, so
Yeah.
watch your phrasing.
This is the one that hit you.
Oh, okay. Then I'm shooting that one.
Okay. Go ahead and then use as many dice as you want for the attack. Let me know if it's more than 2. And then add those up with your attack value, and that'll give you your total.
My attack value. Hold on. Where's that at?
Complicated.
It's like next to your defense on your first page of your character sheet.
Your total attack.
Oh, gotcha.
Total attack.
Okay, so I am going to use 1 die.
Okay.
And that is 8 plus 6 is... Math is hard. Hold on.
14.
Yes, thank you. I was also trying to get to my
8 and
weapon
6?
to see
Yeah.
what it is I was shooting with. Yes.
Sure.
And what weapon are you shooting with?
The rocket, the crossbow.
Nice. All right. So you aim at this thing. You fire the crossbow. It dives behind the ledge. Ting! Bounces off. You missed it.
Oh, great.
These
So
things.
the 14 didn't hit it?
The 14 did not hit it. It is incredibly fast, Dax.
A 14 doesn't hit, you son of a bitch.
I'm screwed. I'm not going to hit anything.
We're all screwed.
Oh,
Not
God.
taking glitch.
Andy set us up to die.
Dot, your turn.
Because if a 14 doesn't hit, like, what the actual fuck? I don't. Should we run? No, they're fast.
They're gonna catch us.
No, that wouldn't be helpful. They're not civilized, I'm guessing.
Maybe they're just hungry.
Yeah. Did the one that egg fed? Does that one look attacky?
Yeah, he's kind of snarling at you. Right in front of you.
Great.
Great.
What if I play my banjo?
Maybe.
No. Okay. I will pull out my
Just make sure you play
ranged
the
revolver.
monkeys.
You'll pull out what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna pull out my revolver,
Okay.
which I have named Mama's Little Helper.
Okay.
And I will aim at I will aim at the one. So this is the one that egg. Okay, oops, I'm not in the thing that can click. This is the one that egg fed.
Yes.
And which one is? Did this one attack Dax or
Yes.
this one?
Correct. Yeah, this one.
This first one. Okay.
Yep.
I will shoot at the one that's attacked.
That attacked. All right. So you aim
Yes.
up toward the roof of this other one and just wait for that stupid little furry head to peek up before you shoot. Go ahead. Give me your attack value.
I have a 40-foot range, so.
Yeah.
And this okay. So 14 didn't hit, huh?
14 did not.
Huh. Okay.
And remember, you can use as many dice as you want. Just let me know if it's more than 2, because then I start to get glitch points because you are exerting yourself.
What about a 16? And that's using 2 dice.
Okay. All right. So you wait for it. It just peeks its head up. You hit this thing, and it sprawls out dead up there.
Oh, shit. Okay, I was going to say it does 2 damage, both piercing and bludgeon.
Good.
Oh, it's dead.
Yep. These things aren't wearing armor. You just think they're really hard to hit. They're fast.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And I say, oh my goodness, that was a lot. They're hard to hit, but easy to kill, apparently.
And all the rest of the monkeys start kind of shrieking. Vela and Egg, you both got 2, so you get to choose which.
Shoot more monkeys so that Andy has to make more monkey sounds.
I'm within 5 feet of Dot, aren't I?
Yeah.
But I can move and then make an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I am moving up to this guy.
Okay.
And I am going to release my spores.
Ooh.
And all creatures within 5 feet of the space the spores occupy must make a withstand check against 12.
Interesting. Okay.
And the cost of that is 3, so that means I have to put dice in my spent pool that equal
to 3 in there. Yep.
So
and it's a 12.
Yeah.
They rolled an 11. They're going to get a total of 14 with withstand.
Oh, bummer.
So they're going to resist that this turn.
Okay. Now, that is that my action then?
Yes, use an ability. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good try. You definitely could have got him there.
Would that count as an attack action since I technically attacked with my spores?
No, it technically counts as an ability action. Yeah. All right, Vela.
I'm going to face down this little dude right here. I'm going to look him straight in the eye, and I'm going to pull out one of my arrows, and I'm going to say, hey, Monkey Man, you see this? This is called banana. You want banana, right? And I'm going to...
It snarls at you.
And I'm going to aim, and I'm going to try to shoot it with banana.
Okay.
And so that is 2. I've done this enough. I should know this by now. Okay, so attack plus 2.
You know a 16 hit. You know a 14 did not. That's what you know so far.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for a 19.
A 19 certainly hits. All right, so you pull back the arrow and loose it as it starts to like jump and lunge toward you. You catch it in midair, and it falls to the ground dead. Well done.
Ooh.
You did notice that where the wound was for the arrow is now sort of like bubbling and steaming, and then the arrow shaft kind of falls out of it.
Ooh.
It seems to have melted completely, your arrow.
But did it split? Did the banana split?
Yes, it split the arrow. The banana split the arrow.
Second one.
All right, Egg. The one right in front of you is going to take a swing at you.
Ah,
Does a 13 hit your armor class?
probably. Yes.
Or I'm sorry,
yes,
your defense.
Yes, it does. 12.
Your defense at 12. All right. So that's going to be 2 damage. And what is your armor you're wearing?
Medium.
All right. So you absorb all the damage. Down.
Ah!
Why? How? Huh?
Yeah.
Is medium armor.
Medium armor absorbs 2 damage. If you have it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't wear that. What does light
Aw.
armor absorb?
1.
There's no place to write that down.
There is.
There's a whole.
Yeah.
Armor?
There's a
Yeah, there's
very
an
big
armor
armor
section.
sheet.
No, but
there's an entire
there's not a
page
place
for-
where it says how much it absorbs.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
it
it under
does.
description.
Dicko.
Yeah.
I don't see it at
Oh,
all.
Oh,
I see name and style, type, defensive bonus, mark, structure mod, survival mod, and mech mod. So,
oh, maybe I added the description.
There's
yeah.
that
So
whole...
I'm not an asshole. I was right. There isn't one to know that it absorbs
It's.
a thing.
You're right. It is somewhat complicated. Light armor absorbs 1. Medium armor absorbs 2.
Okay. I just want
armor
to write it
absorbs-
down so that I have it.
Yeah. Heavy armor absorbs 2, and if you roll a 5 or a 6 on a d6, it negates all damage.
I can
And that
only
is
wear
the
light armor, so it doesn't.
Entirety of that rule. Yeah. All right, Egg. So if a 13 hit, 15 is going to hit as well.
Mhm.
This time, as this monkey is sort of swinging at you, you are not able to defend against the rock that is thrown from this monkey very well, and it's going to do 1 piercing damage to you. So you're going to actually take 1 damage here.
Throw.
Okay. So, gonna have to remind me how I marked this.
So you'll take 1 of your dice from your dice pool and just put it in your HP section.
Okay. And that marks me down 1 hit point.
Yep, and then you have your hit points
Oh, okay.
up to your toughness.
Got it.
So when you get to that cap of toughness is when you'll start to die. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
What?
Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's all fine. I'm a tank.
Yeah.
Says the person
Vela,
who's already had a character die.
Well, that character didn't run when they should have.
Does
Yeah.
a 14 hit you, Vela?
I mean, where am I? I'm looking at
First page total defense. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, actually,
Oh.
that I'm looking at this was the wrong one. This is the one that tells me that I have a 6 in defense, which I totally don't think
You have
is
to add
true.
your armor to it as well. What kind of
Yeah,
armor do you have? Light armor or?
Light.
I think you're
so let
light.
me
It's
see.
plus
It's
3.
toughness plus intelligence. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yes, it does, but it's just barely. So
Just
it's
barely.
14.
Okay.
Not
All right. So a piece of concrete slams into your chest, thrown really hard by this monkey over here, doing 2 damage. And do you have light, medium armor?
light.
What do you got? So you'll absorb 1 of those and then only take 1 damage.
All right.
All right. Dot.
Gonna kick his
Or
ass.
Dot and Dax, you get to decide.
Go ahead, Dot.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot.
Please do.
Is this one within 40 feet or no?
Yes.
Okay. So. So we know that a 14 doesn't hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have to do this then. I will take, why can't I multiply? 18. It's best. It's what I can do.
All right, you take careful aim, and as it rears up, ready to throw something at Dax, you just snipe it with your revolver out of the air. It falls down behind.
I do that thing where, like, I open up a little slot in my face, and just a puff of air goes like, and just blows the smoke from the revolver. It's
gotcha.
It's real cool.
Super cool. Dax, your turn.
I will shoot at the other one that's over on the rooftop there with the crossbow.
Okay.
And I will 16.
16 hits.
All right.
So your crossbow takes careful aim. You time it because it keeps like popping up at intervals. You time it so that it pops up just as the arrow gets it in its face, falls backward. And you hear like,
Fantastic.
all right, Vela and Egg.
I want this one in front of me. I want him very badly. I'm going to take my chain off, and I'm just going to melee.
You're about to beat a monkey with a chain?
I'm going to beat a monkey with a chain.
A demon monkey.
Yeah, an acidic demon monkey with a chain.
Is being beaten by a mushroom named Egg.
Yeah. So I'm going to end up hitting him with a 16, but it's 4 of my 2s. But I also took melee glitch resistance. So glitches are only gained when using more than 3 dice rather than 2.
Very nice. Very good.
How do you do that? Is that a class trait or?
It's
an ability you
tank.
can for the.
It was an ability in the tank.
That's fancy.
So yeah.
Nice.
I thought because I've also got the dual wield. So if I make one attack, I can make 2, but I don't have enough dice this time to make 2 attacks. But
fair enough.
So that's a 16, and it'll do 2 damage to him.
16 hits it. You slam the chain into this monkey, and it is dead
splattered
as it falls to the ground.
And I'm just continuing to
milk it, Egg, milk it.
Yeah.
So Andy, we've decided that Matt says because they're acidic that we should dump milk on them. And so I've decided what I wanted to add to Dot is mammary glands.
No.
Oh my god.
Dax isn't going on any missions with you guys anymore.
I'm gonna get like big metal breast implants, and they're just gonna shoot out milk. One will be strawberry, one will be chocolate.
You look like that drawing I did for you, Rachel.
Dax
They
is starting his own mercenary agency.
Holy crap.
Okay, I'm not adding mammary glands. Fine, I'll think of another organic addition.
It's only going to get worse.
These titties will remain metal.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Matt says he's sorry, Andy.
Thank you, Matt.
Done.
Apology accepted. Vela, your turn.
Oh, wait, is there... That's it, right?
Yeah, unless you want to use a skill to try to feel more or sense more, then you don't have any targets at the moment.
Are we still in turn order, though?
Yes.
Oh.
There's something else here. Okay, I'm going to... I feel like now's as good a time as ever. I'm going to use my location ability.
Okay. Is that within 20 feet?
Yes.
Radius of.
All right.
A 20-foot radius.
Yeah. All right. You sense one more in the second floor of this building over here.
Which building? I don't see a ping.
Oh, I'm tagging the wrong thing.
There it is.
right here.
Okay. Before we do anything else, though, I wanted to make sure that you caught that I had used 4 dice on that last attack.
Yep. So I only have the one glitch. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, though. That's very sweet of you.
Is there a window?
There's not a window on this side. No. You remember there was broken windows on this side and stuff, but
Can I do? Because I used my location. Can I do anything else? Can I do a movement?
that was your action. You can move. Yeah.
Oh, dang it! 'Cause the movement I want to do involves some badass trickery, but I don't think I could do it because I think it's an action.
Would it use
I
a
don't
skill?
know.
You think to do whatever you do?
I don't. So what I want to do.
mean, you could, yeah. What do you want to do?
So what I want to do is, because I don't trust that makeshift fucking ladder, I want to aim an arrow about halfway down, jump onto that, and then jump onto the ground from there. So instead, shoot arrowing, like shoot arrows, like try to because I'm.
Yeah.
Like if there's a way to shoot down to try to make myself a makeshift.
I mean, are you going to
down?
Are you going to ricochet the arrow back into the building? You can't. I mean,
yeah.
How about a rope?
It'd probably be an action, certainly.
Well, there's
ricochet.
It's because we just watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, so she's thinking a lot about how she can, use the arrow to.
Right,
Jump
the arrow
over to the next building.
She needs to split the monkey in twain.
Jump over. To the next building,
no, that's probably not going to work. Is that a thing? Can I?
Looks like it's only 5 feet in between.
Yeah.
7
Okay.
feet.
It's far less badass, but I'll do that.
Cool.
All
so
right.
you leap across this onto this? Okay.
Yep.
I love it. Yep.
Hello, danger.
I was just
It's
hoping.
down kind of one story, so you do have to kind of roll a little bit to get down there, but you do it.
Did you just
very
say
good.
hello, danger? Is that playing in the background as you jump across the building?
Oh, it's what up danger.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's what up, danger.
I'm giving my
Hello, Danger.
Spider-Verse.
Hello,
What's up, danger?
my old friend.
Yeah, it's the what's up danger from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. All right. Vela.
Mm-hmm. Fucking A.
What the fucking fuck, Andy?
So one of the chimps jumps out of the window, screeching, landing on the ground, followed by another much larger one. This one then lands on the ground and stands up to its full height. Dax, this is an apex.
Huh.
This
Finally.
does not have pointy clawed hands. It's
You
wearing
said
a bit of armor, and you see it. It doesn't seem to have a weapon in its hands, but the sort of streaks of red fur kind of match these other things. And it starts shouting, "You've destroyed my children! I will destroy you!"
Your children were kind of dicks.
Yeah,
I don't say that.
Hey, so I mean, we kind of wanted to talk, but
Is this in Universal or Apexian?
This is in Universal.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I mean, we tried.
They
to
attacked
talk.
us.
They threw a rock at my head. What did you want us to do? If you didn't want your children dead, you should have come out and talked to us.
So we just have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Enraged.
Monkey, the questions regarding your energy usage? No?
Ask whatever questions you want. I will answer your corpse.
I don't know how. Okay. So if you're giving me free reign, that's fine. I'll just ask my questions. Thank you so much. So,
Dot and Dax,
number one,
would you like to do?
How happy are you with your current energy provider?
You solicit as an action. It is very effective.
You solicit as in that sounds like we're being prostitutes.
No.
There are other versions
Solicit
of the
an
word
answer.
solicit.
Right?
So I will solicit and ask a question as my action, if that's
Okay.
feasible.
Sure.
I feel like this. My character wouldn't just attack. Like.
Yeah. You can't really see him through the chat. You have to move. Probably.
Okay. How much can I move?
Good line of sight on.
That's my
That's your
scroll up.
movement?
You butthole. Why do I always call myself that? Everything's fine. Speed, movement, speed. Where are you on here? 30 feet.
All right. These are 5 foot squares.
1, 2, 3,
Really?
4.
Really?
Oh my.
So I'll move about there.
Okay.
And I will say, we just wanted to find out why you were taking energy from the surrounding areas. That's all we want to know.
I will turn them all into my children. Pieces of me.
That sounds like you're doing something without people's consent, which I'm not really okay with.
Cool. Dax, your turn.
So,
Wait, I don't even get to try and persuade him to answer my question? Is that
He
really?
answered it. Yeah.
Cool.
Because that feels like a wasted action then. Like, that's a solicit feels like it's a roll or something.
So Gen Z of him.
I mean, I don't. What are you trying to persuade him to do?
I don't know. Fucking tell me what he's doing and for what reason. But whatever. If it can I do the thing to re-roll my dice then?
No, you used your action to communicate with him and ask a question, and which he answered.
Generally, when you use your action to ask a question, you actually like roll and get something from it. Otherwise, it's just free speech, right?
He did
Like
tell you he was going to make
you
him
didn't
as
have to.
important.
Okay, you can.
It's fine.
Okay,
I'm arguing
Wait,
here, but I just
Give me a
feel like
roll.
it feels like a wasted action.
That's fine. Give me a roll to persuade him to answer your.
It's gonna fail no matter what, you dickhole.
No, it'll be great. It'll be
No,
fine.
I'm throwing it into the universe. It's
Will
not
it be
gonna
great
fail.
because I rolled a fucking 22?
Awesome. You succeed. And then he goes, to turn them all into my children. Pieces of me. Well done.
Can I
You persuaded him to answer your question.
under an ability to add solicit as an ability?
I'm getting them to use a skill. Sure.
okay.
Oh,
Then Dax.
Dude, that's really gross and very rude. And
Sure.
then I'm fuck it. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chaos must reign, right?
Right. And for old time's sake, oh Susanna, oh don't you come for me.
22. I'm using 3 dice.
Woo!
3 dice? Okay.
Yes.
Old Susanna, man.
But no, that's all my die, so
A 22 is going to hit. Yeah. So you fire an arrow, it sticks into this guy's shoulder, and he just screams. "Grr!" There's definitely blood pouring down, not some sort of weird acidic craziness.
okay.
So that did seem to hurt him.
Can I then move back to like this end of the like the other end of the shack?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then I'm done, I guess.
All right. Vela and Egg.
Vela?
Feeling like a crew. I don't like this guy and I don't like what's going on. So I'm gonna try to kill his last kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hope this works.
My
All right. All right. So we have. All right. I'm trying to decide. So 8. 19. And if this works, I have a badass story to say.
All right, I'm going to cash in my glitches.
Damn it!
As you're using your bow, you go ahead and fire it, and the bow, one of the sort of the wheel of the compound bow starts to the string flips off the track. So you're going to need to use an action to fix that before you can use it. However, the arrow does fly true and strike and kill the other child of this creature.
And she's going to scream out, "You have fucking ugly children."
Oh, no, I don't. Okay.
All right.
Can I move and pause in the same round?
Yeah. You can, yeah, definitely, because pause is just an action. So you can move and do an action.
So, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Oops, nope, I can only go 25. I'm going to scooch in there with Dot, and then I'm going to pause as an action, so I re-roll 6 dice, right?
Whatever's left in your dice pool, yeah, besides the hit point ones, yeah.
Okay, so then 5 dice.
Okay.
I better get something besides 2s this time. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 6. So.
Well done.
Okay.
All right. So it is then going to rush up to Dot and Egg, just barreling toward you. And
I'm here and listening, so sorry.
Oh, okay. It's going to swing at you, Egg. Does a 13 hit your defense?
It does.
It does.
Does. Uh-oh.
Please take this much damage. 3. Okay.
Damn.
Okay, now my armor absorbs 2. Since I have medium armor.
Okay, so only 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so it slams, just punches into you with just an incredible strength.
Is that all you got?
Actually, then it's going to attack Dot.
Way to go.
It crit missed. So
fuck you, dicko.
It absolutely did nothing.
Answer my question now, bitch. Is what Dot says into his face.
He seems more agreeable to that on your turn. Yeah. And Dot and Dax, you decide how you want to go.
Has anybody hurt him yet?
I did.
Dax did, yeah.
Cool.
With what was the attack roll? A 20 something?
22.
22.
22.
Cool. I'm gonna use my action to reroll because I literally have 2s and 1s. So
gotcha.
I can reroll all 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So you're just gonna stay here and use your action to just pause.
Are there attacks of opportunity if I move? I don't remember.
You can't move unless you take the disengage action.
Fair.
But that only is a dice to try to do that.
I rolled.
So you can do it with even a 1.
But I can't do it 2 actions on this turn, can I?
Correct. That's what I was asking. So you'd have to decide between either pausing or trying to run away. And the trying to run away, because you may not actually be able to get away.
Well, I already re-rolled my dice because I was impatient.
Okay, fine, yeah. Then pause, which honestly is probably the better option here, because you're not guaranteed a chance to run away.
Yeah.
Yep. So you pause, you load up you're loading your revolver again as this thing is in your face.
Right. Without like, where is his where does his melee or whatever range? Could I move behind like Dax or Egg and still be within his range, but not like directly in front of him?
No, just as if you're within 5 feet of him, you're
Okay.
engaged in
Okay.
move. Yeah.
I will stay here, and I re-rolled, and it's not much fucking better, but you know, I have one more 2 than I had before, but I've also got
Sounds good.
6 and 5. So.
All right. Then Vela and Egg.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dax. Yeah,
No,
you.
yeah, I didn't get to go. I'm gonna have to pause as well and re-roll,
Okay.
and that means I re-roll everything in my spent die section, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Not
Right,
the
then.
ones in your hit points, but yep.
Right. So then that's all I can do.
All right.
That-
And then you can move if you want, but
That is really weird. So I rolled 2 die. I rolled 2 die at a time, and they stacked.
Oh,
that's
I have a
wild.
tower of die, and it's very bizarre. It's foreboding, is what it is.
That's wild.
I know.
All right.
is it an action to take a pill?
Yeah, to use an item. Yeah. Yes, it would be Vela and Egg.
Choices. And all we know so far is that a 22 hits it.
Yeah.
Great. All right. I am going to take my chain and whip it at this thing.
Okay.
Questions. And I'm gonna go with. Let's go for a 16. See if that.
All right. So you take your chain, you whip it hard at this thing. It holds up its arm. The chain just wraps around the arm, but doesn't seem to do much damage. And now it's trying to like pull it from
16
you.
didn't hit.
You're just barely able to get the chain off of its arm. 16 did not hit.
Okay.
Fuck me, run.
Well, I'm not going to do a second attack then, because that's not going to hit anyway.
Okay.
So.
All right, then it is Vela.
I need to take care of my glitch. So
You do?
that's the first
your action?
order of business. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you pull the string back onto the wheel. You pull it. I don't know how bows work exactly, but it seems to be working fine.
I'm just going to pull it dramatically like they do in the movies.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yep. I'm going to like stroke it for a second, like give it a talking to, give it a pep talk.
Yeah.
So, it's a hurt bow. It's hurt.
Yeah.
Comet.
Yeah.
Seen better days. And then
to be in line of sight, you'd want to move just one over. Yeah.
I can move first and then act? Yes. Okay. All right. And then what else to do?
Well, that was your action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you're done.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna swing at Egg. Oh no! Another.
Good.
Nothing.
Yes.
Nothing at all. It's swing at Egg again for 14.
That'll hit.
I think that does hit. This much damage. 4 damage.
Okay.
As it slams into you and just pins you against the wall a little bit. Wood splinters behind you and flies away.
So I'm
Egg, how you looking?
hurt now.
Okay.
Because I'll take 2 of that. And
Okay.
yeah, so I'm looking pretty hurt.
Oh, not the mushrooms.
All right. And Dot and Dex. A recharged Dot and Dex.
Not very well recharged. Dax, do you want to go first? I'm looking at something.
Yeah, same. But no, you're fine. the one thing that I would do is creatures who hear it, and that would include you guys. So never mind. That stinks. Okay, well, then I can hit him where I'm at.
I mean, you'd have to rush up kind of on top of the roof on this, like here, to get a shot at him.
I can't hit him from the corner that I'm on?
No, because there's a giant shed between you and it. Yeah.
I didn't get off the shed.
Right, you're just on the bottom corner of this back roof.
She was on the roof, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on. Okay, so I just moved backwards, so I didn't realize that I had put anything in my line of sight. But okay.
I thought it was a flat roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's down on the ground next to the building. Does that make sense?
Andy just.
But yeah, if you just move up there, you're not in range.
I'll move to where I need to move.
Yeah.
I get what you were saying.
Egg, how bad are you?
Does an 18 hit him?
So you take your aim, you fire the bolt goes straight into his armor, and for a second you think it does not hit, but then you see a bit of blood coming out of it, and it grabs the arrow and the bolt and throws it away, and definitely that hurt it. So an 18 does hit.
Okay.
Good to know.
Hit him twice.
Egg, how bad do you look?
I'm looking bad enough, so on my turn, I'm at least one healing pill, more if I can.
I'm gonna heal you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Healing Touch.
Awesome.
I'm gonna spend one living element and one other kind, and heal you by one hit point. Is all I can do.
Okay. Do I take one die out of my hit point pool?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Re-roll it, and then that'll. No, I'm sorry. That just goes into your spent dice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It goes into spent, but not.
Yeah.
Are you looking
available for re-roll?
A little better now.
A little better.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Like the ones that heal 2, I have to spend 1 living element and 6 other elements. I don't even have 6 other elements because my max is 5 other in the other one. So
yeah.
Or could I spend a living element as one of those 6 other elements? Would you allow it to be just a total of 7 elements?
I thought it would be a total of.
Are you Rachel, are you going off of the pre-designed recipe ones?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so you can just pump more living element into your spell that you already did.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
as long as you're paying the dice for it, you can.
So
I spend like.
Well, it's not dice. It's is it dice too? I thought it was just the elements being spent.
Right, and then it's you have to spend dice up to 2 per element. Yeah.
Up to 2 per element. What is? Can you elaborate on that? I'm sorry.
So if you spend 3 elements, that's 6 amount. Like you have to spend 6 in your dice. If I spend
7 elements, is that really?
If you spend 7, you would need 14. Yeah.
I would need to spend 14 worth of dice.
Yeah.
To do that. Jesus, I don't get to add anything to it. That's a lot.
Not at your current level, no.
Okay.
It would be like spending 7 is a very, very powerful spell.
Well, it would only heal 2 hit points. I don't know.
Which is a fair amount.
It's just me complaining about balance. It's fine. I
think you're looking at the one that is ranged.
Yeah, there's no other one. There's not a touch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Remember, that's not how magic works. So magic works, you get to decide what you're trying to do.
I do, but I was basing it off of this.
So if you take 2 out of there, you should be able to do it by touch. Isn't that right?
Yeah, you're doing the touch one, So that's just the one element for touch, the living element for spell, one for the one hit point. If you put two more elements in, you gain another hit point. So you could heal
do it for 4?
That's touch with only 4.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure. I didn't have a thing in here, so I wasn't sure how the math worked out for it. Sorry.
Right. So that's casters get to design their own spells. Those are just possible ones you could use.
Right, but I was just trying to base the math off of what it was, and I just wasn't sure if there was a difference. Like, I was just trying to have it mathematically line up, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a formula in there.
So I would have to spend 8 worth of dice.
Yeah.
Do I have to tell you if it's more than 2 dice for casting spells?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for all this. So I'll heal you 2.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Egg.
Cool.
I'll heal you 2, and I will spend 3 dice to do it.
Okay.
If I spent 4 dice, you would get 2 glitches, right? But if I spend 3 dice, you get 1?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. I'll spend 3 dice for it, and I'll heal you 2, Heather.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Sorry, I haven't actually used any of my stuff really, so yeah, I know that I can make up my own spells. I figured for healing, like I didn't need to be that creative with it because it's just healing. But I was just trying to go based. I just wasn't sure about the math calculation of it. That's all.
Yeah, putting it in the formula for how you do it. Yeah, totally.
Okay. Cool. All
right.
That's my
very good. Very good. Dex, you did yours, and Dot, Vela and Egg.
Okay, I'm gonna need to pause and re-roll.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna take a chance. Pause, re-roll.
Oh, because you don't have enough to even hit, do you?
Yeah, now you have a lot more hit points, though. To
well, I have 3 hit points out of 5.
Yeah.
So
I healed you too, shouldn't you? Because you weren't at 5 out of 5, were you?
No, I was down to 1 hit point. So now I'm at 3.
Oh, I see what you have. I understand.
Yeah. Okay. 2 4s and a 6.
Hey.
All right. Sounds good. And then Egg. No, that was Egg. Vela.
All right.
Your bow works.
Yay! Comet's back. Okay. So I am gonna aim and try to shoot my friend. And we already know it works. So an 18.
18 hits. All right, you shoot another arrow into this thing, kind of down on its neck from the back. It goes down on one knee for a second and then just is barely lifting itself up. You think, again, like some of the armor is mitigating some of the damage, but it seems like light armor, so it's not doing too much. But it does seem like it's on its last legs here.
Baboon.
So
God
you've
damn
almost
it,
got
Chelsea. I heard that. Yeah. I heard that N.
Is there such a thing as doing non-lethal damage?
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Another
crit miss. Damn, Andy, that's 3.
that was it.
I didn't get to go.
Dot.
Oh yeah, I did. Never mind. I paused.
My turn?
No, you're good. No, that was at Dot. It's
sweet.
Second one at Dot. That's going to be a 17 to hit you, Dot.
Misses, actually. No.
It misses? Wow.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Oh, it does hit.
It does hit. Yes, very
Then
much.
please take 4 damage.
Oh.
And again, what armor are you using? Light?
1. That downs me. Then. What does withstand do?
Sorry. What?
I'm using light armor, but my hit points are only 3.
Okay, so that would put you at 0.
So question.
You are technically stable,
no,
just unconscious.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. What does withstand do?
It's like a save for physical things mostly.
Would it help with like reducing a hit point or no?
Not unless there's an effect that requires withstand. So if he tried to like pick you up and throw you or something, then that would require you to withstand. But he's just smacking you as hard as he can.
Okay, can I? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to look just because I have some things that can like get rid of certain things. So sorry, that's why I was screaming question. Like that I can do as reactions, but
okay.
I don't think I can here if withstand doesn't do anything. Okay, so I'm unconscious.
Okay. Yep, you are unconscious.
So do I have to move
Not
3
dying.
dice, like actual dice? Like 3 physical dice into a hit point thing, or do I move 3 dice worth? 3 physical dice. Okay.
3 physical dice. Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure because sometimes you have to have the amount equal, and sometimes you have to have the
actual dice. Yeah. Yep. Very good.
So I'm unconscious. How can I ask a quick question? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How do I become not unconscious?
I will feed you a pill.
Yeah, you need someone to feed you a pill, or otherwise it takes.
Do we all have pills, or does just Egg have?
Did
pills?
you buy them? Yeah.
Is that a thing you can buy? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a lot of money, and there's a lot of things I didn't know. I'm still figuring it all out.
Yeah.
Like
no, there's an equipment section that has a bunch of stuff you can buy.
Does pill give me HP? That was terrible grammar, but
2
you know.
HP.
Does pill give me HP? Hey?
Pill will give you 2 HP.
Sweet. Okay, thank you. That's all my questions.
Does the pill work on synthetics?
I don't know. It didn't say it didn't.
Oh, okay. Then we're good. Yeah. Then we'll say that.
Trying to kill me, Andy. I'll kill you in real life.
Please don't. I enjoy my life. All right. Very good. Dax then.
Okay, and he's looking. He's down on his knee, kind of thing. He's not looking.
He's down on one knee. Yeah.
Okay,
yep. He knocked out Dot, but so he's still dangerous, but he looks really hurt.
But like, do I think that another shot from my crossbow will kill him, or can I?
I mean that you don't know.
Tell that? I can't tell. I can't tell that at all.
You can't tell for certain.
You guys would I've mentioned it the last time that we all played together when we first played, but you would probably know from working with Dot, or you can decide if you would remember this as your characters. But I have a special ability that can change people from dying to just unconscious.
Yeah, so do I.
So if we kill him, we can just bring him to unconsciousness too, I think.
Right.
Love
18.
that.
To hit him with my crossbow.
18, you hit. You aim, you fire as it's rearing up from just smacking Dot down. As it rears up to try to hit Egg again, then you snipe it in its neck. And he goes stiff for a second. And then is like, my children. And then slumps down to the ground.
No one cares.
As long as he doesn't fall on top of us.
Vela, hey, are you going to move there, Dex?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on top just in case.
Right. And then Vela and Egg.
Do we know if he's dead yet? We're not sure.
Not without a medicine check necessarily, no.
I'm going to feed Dot a pill anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's my action.
Okay.
It gives you 2 hit
All right,
points.
then with that, we will be out of combat.
Oh, I wanted to hit him one more time.
We just had to stay in the round until...
Is he dying or unconscious?
Dot had to start. He is dying.
Okay, I will move to him after I'm upped then and do stabilize. Because he's already within 5 feet of me, so I can do it.
Yep.
I can go up to him and stabilize him.
Can I kill him again and you can stabilize him again?
Right.
Sadly,
I just want to kill him.
It's a once per day thing for me.
Oh.
So he's stabilized to unconscious. I still feel like maybe it'd be a good idea to restrain him. This
I
one
think
has
that's
hands.
a good idea.
So we
I
could
have
at least wrap
manacles.
things around the hands and not have weird spikes slip out of them.
Yeah, I do have manacles.
Yes, he does
and
have giant, large, meaty hands.
Egg, would you like to manacle the monkey?
Absolutely.
I couldn't think of a monkey and manacle pin. Monkeycle sounds weird.
Monkeycle. Fun.
Monkicle.
What are you using to manacle him?
I have
Manacles.
manacles. I bought them. Equipment.
So your
Hunter's fucking
manacles are probably going to
prepared.
be for a normal sized person, and this is a much larger creature.
Well, then I'll use my 50 feet of rope and tie him up.
You said combat is over?
Mhm.
Combat is over.
We've exited combat? Okay, I have cellular
Right.
repair, and I regain 1 HP at the end of combat. So now I'm
Excellent,
back up
very
to
nice.
full health.
I think I have.
Thank you
Okay.
for healing me.
Actually,
is
I'll
also
take a
another
healing pill too.
It's
Yep,
another
I have that too.
successful encounter. So please write that down in your encounter.
Does it just count as one, or?
Yep.
Weren't some of the
Now
encounters
I'm
like
at
plus
4.
whatevers? Is this just a +1 encounter? Is that how that works?
This one was just an encounter. Yeah. So you also had an encounter. There was one that you had an encounter at a bar that you succeeded in, and then you fought
so
that
that's
person
why
later
we got
on.
+2 because there was.
Yeah, the
That's-
first
yeah,
mission.
I didn't
You did two
understand that. I
different
got
ones.
it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm now at 4 encounters.
Very nice.
And so
don't know
even
why I
after then
pick up the
we
count.
level, do we start over counting encounters or do we just keep counting up?
Start over. Yeah.
Oh, I just kept counting up.
Okay.
So
I
I
went
got
to
to
level
I went to
2.
3 encounters. Does that give you up to level 2? Or what gets you
2
up to level
encounters
2?
was level 2.
So
yeah.
then what will be level 3? Sorry.
Vela, what are you at?
I was at. I didn't start over, but I was at 5. Like I thought they stacked on each other. So from level 2 to level 3, like I thought I was a level 3, but maybe I'm not at level 3 because
It's 3 encounters, I think, to get to level 3 from level 2.
So
Okay, so I
well-
have 5 total, which would put me.
Yeah,
now
I have 5.
So
total.
now you would
So
have
I'm going
3
to go to level 3.
toward this
I
thing.
had 5 total to begin, so now I have 6. So now I am at level 3, right? Yes, maybe.
This is
No, you'll
When
be
you had
1
5 total.
over level 3.
Yeah, when you had 5 total.
so you'll be
if you
level
had that
3 with
coming
1
in.
encounter
Yes.
still left.
Okay.
And I'm at level 2 with 2 encounters still left.
Okay, so I was at level 3. Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Dax, what are you at?
I have no idea.
Right
There
on.
you go. So yes, so we've captured Monkeyman.
You captured Monkey Man.
Do you have I'm gonna need to look through supplies because Andy's one of those people that makes you actually like buy things like rope and stuff. Do you have
Were you just
rope or-
complaining about, I don't know what to spend my money on? Things like that is the answer.
Nobody asked you, Andrew Gilbert. I want cool things like jetpacks and mammary
You can also buy
glands.
jetpacks. And
I have
memory
5
glands.
hard Chinese screws if you want some of those.
Would you have
You can also have those.
could we use some chain or a rope or something to wrap up Mr. Monkey? Or
Yeah,
what we
I've got
call it,
rope.
Monksy?
Monksy.
Yeah,
Monksy?
egghead rope. Yeah.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
you can wrap him up. You wrap him
Wrap
up, you
him
keep
all
him
up.
basically sedated. Yeah, he's going to be out for probably 15, 20 hours, I think.
Ouch.
I would like to loot him, see what's in his pockets, because you said he had armor on. If there's any trinket that I can keep for myself or anything cool that he's got. Any weapons to remove?
He has several different vials of a sort of orangish red liquid.
Okay.
And on the end of the vial is a small, tiny syringe that you can sort of unscrew and reveal a syringe. This looks like something you could like inject in someone.
I inject it myself.
Oh, God damn it. You weren't
Several
searching.
being
You weren't
5
searching the
minus
money.
the one she injects.
Dax, give me a withstand roll.
Wait, Egg was searching the monkey. Right?
Dax, yeah, ran up and grabbed
Hey, give me one of those.
100%. So what do I have to roll? I rolled 2d6.
Oh, no.
Yes.
You roll 2d6, yeah, and then add your withstand score. Please roll above a 12.
I still have healing pills.
14.
Okay.
Dax starts
Okay.
ranting about his children.
You feel a very strong tie to children. And as this thing sort of
No, I don't.
injects into your veins, you just feel hot, and then you just feel on fire. And some of your veins start to glow as if there's maybe a fire raging on the inside. Please take 2 unavoidable damage.
Nice.
It's unavoidable damage.
That is, your armor can't defend against it, sadly.
Oh.
Do I think that these would make a decent poison if somebody dipped an arrow in it, or an up close if I could stick a syringe into somebody?
If you look at Dax, who's just kind of writhing in pain, you would say yes. That would be something that would be very bad for someone.
Dax,
Vials do I have?
Vela's just gonna look. I'm just gonna look at you with like doe eyes and be like, "I
Oh my
want
gosh.
some. Give me some of those."
Dax, do you need help?
Yeah, I'll
No.
split them.
I'm good.
Just like, no, just shaking on the ground.
We need
Taking a leg
to
out.
know how many vials we have. You said several. Is that-
Yeah, how
There
many?
were 4, so 3
Oh.
now.
Okay, here's one.
Ooh, I can spend 100 credits to get a blazer. How exciting. Maybe I'll wear a
Like-
fancy blazer.
To cover up your mammary glands.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those breastfeeding like things that you have. You can just-
God.
Yes, we can
Fuck
undo
no.
Yep.
All right, you
Dax,
Yeah,
you have
you
to.
are not
Aren't you
fucking
so
wild.
glad you invited me to this?
Egg hoards them.
As Dax
tries
is
to
reaching
stab
for another
himself
vial,
again.
we're gonna cut here. As Dax is reaching for another vial, freeze frame, and you're gonna get the monkey man back safely. That is that is gonna be
20,000?
20,000.
20,000 total.
Oh, after they're cut,
They take-
though.
Yeah, they take 3%.
Why don't they just not tell us the amount? Why don't they just like subtract their cut before they tell us the amount?
Right? So rude.
So,
'Cause
like,
it makes it sound like you're getting more than you are, and they're a
did we
company.
strap this guy to like the hood of our car?
We'll say yes. That you rode with him on the roof.
Okay, on the roof.
And is there
Through-
anything I can scavenge off that armored vehicle that you mentioned at first?
Yeah, give me an investigation roll real quick.
Okay. Oh yeah. That would be 9 plus 13.
No.
They take 3%.
13. There's not a lot. The only thing that you see usable is a skeleton holding onto a shotgun. So if you wanted to grab that shotgun, you could.
I will take that shotgun and a finger bone from the
Right.
skeleton.
Sounds weird, but good.
From what
I'm a
skeleton?
How much credits
Oh my
do we
gosh.
get? How many credits do we get?
So that's
Dax only cares about the money.
yeah, 27,000 divided by 4.
Wait, I thought it was 20,000.
27.
I'm sorry,
20
17,000
No,
divided by
27,000. That's what it was.
Why did you make the math more difficult for yourself, Andy? Why didn't you just
Yeah,
make it
right.
an easily
Sorry, wait, what?
dividable number?
20,000 and it's
I know, right?
3%.
Yeah, 3% of 20,000 is not 3,000, is it?
600.
no,
That's
it's
okay,
6,000.
because
no, it's 600.
No.
Sorry.
100.
that's not how math
100.
works.
Right?
600 is what my calculator said.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it would be 6,000
It's
if
definitely
it
not
were
6,000.
no.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If it were 200,000,
So 19,000.
That's what he said in the first place. 200,000.
400 divided by 4.
so 19,600 divided by 4. Oh, you made it so simple.
No, 19,400.
Oh, 19,400 divided by 4.
Oh my God, Dax is starting his
4,850.
own place, and there's no math involved.
$4,850.
850.
Okay.
Yay.
Woo!
Guess who's
I-
buying a
All right.
blazer?
Right?
You're buying a place. You can all do some shopping. That'll be fun. Excellent. Thank you. This was very eye-opening for a lot of reasons. So thank you all very much for playtesting. You guys are awesome. And it's really fun just to play with friends. I love it. And thank you everyone for watching. I think we're going to call it here. They
Is
made
Adam
it back safe
listening?
for the Monkey Man.
Thanks for the
Adam.
memories.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Oh.
You got to milk it for all it's worth, Chelsea.
Oh God, Adam, please stop it.
Yes, please.
We love you all. Thank you very much. Good
We're
night.
out. Dax is gone. Never working with you freaks again.
Oh my God.